After a failed effort in the first presidential debate, Barack Obama clearly made the decision to be more aggressive in the next two debates. Here's one of his quips on foreign policy from the third showdown.
A few months ago, when you were asked what's the biggest geopolitical threat facing America, you said Russia. Not Al-Qaeda, you said Russia. In the 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back because the Cold War has been over for 20 years.
Obama's condescension and also lack of understanding of geopolitical ramifications of Russia's reemergence are astonishing. The fact he attempts to talk down to Mitt Romney when Mitt Romney had the bigger view of our foreign policy needs rather than the narrow one is almost beyond belief.
In the second debate, Obama showed that he wasn't just aggressive, but that he wanted people to see him as royalty.
You said in the Rose Garden, the day after the attack, it was an act of terror. It was not a spontaneous demonstration. Is that what you're saying?
Please proceed, Governor.
One of the dangers that Obama has is that most people viewed him as being very likable, but the Obama who's been exposed in these three debates is one who thinks he's better than everybody else and in fact shows a real disregard for the average person. This is an Obama who people in Washington know, but the people outside the Beltway have never been exposed to.
You mentioned the Navy, for example, and that we have fewer ships than we did in 1916. Well, Governor, we also have fewer horses and bayonets because the nature of our military has changed. We have these things called aircraft carriers where planes land on them. We have these ships that go underwater, nuclear submarines.
Obama going for the cheap line rather than actually dealing with the big picture geopolitical situation our country faces indicates how small he is as a president. And what's more, his condescension just isn't polling well.
Reporting from Washington, Frank McCaffrey.